What is that?
Like,
ufuna 6 mebukela le nto ezothini. I'm bringing.
I saw her.
Guys,
Do you know
come
if I
on.
could just play? There's this other TikTok thingy ne. Ekhaya sinanengane. So sengiyezwa nje lokwami okuncane ukuthi sazokhula ngibe mdala ngithanda abafana ngithi hayibo. You saw the TikTok. yo I was so shocked ukuthi hayibo.
And probably the mother was the one shooting that.
Hayibo
behind the
ngithanda
camera.
abafana. Hayibo ngithanda utshwala ngathi hayibo. Yini yona le singazicule lezi zinto eziculayo.
Yabo.
I was so shocked ngabona ukuthi hey yabona lento leyo ukuthi ngempela ingane zi-expose ke ko TikTok. Ay. Yekuhle ku because at some point ziyafunda but kwelinye icala uvela ubone nje ukuthi yo Nkosiyami.
No, let's not run out. Us as content creators, our responsibility is what exactly? You know, that clip could have been viral for all different reasons, good reason and bad reason. But are we trying to fight what we saw in the video, or are we trying to fight the cause in the video? Because what I saw on social media, it was a fight. It was, you know, back and forth of this and that.
I
and
also
that,
saw that because abanye they saying ukuthi yena why would she date
a Nigerian person. So allegedly the people in the video are two Nigerian guy. So, and then apparently they put something in her drink and then she got drunk and whatever. So if there was a point where they even took her to the hospital, so which means it's people she knows. Are you good if you are bad? You when are you
John
good, you
Gates.
okay when you're a stalker. Ingani abantu say we stalker. That's all you. I saw a video just below this trending girl that was passed out. Below that, I saw a video, literally 5 guys waiting in the house.
You see Liema's homecoming.
Oh yeah, Liema. Uyangikhipha manje.
Ngiyakhipha manje ngiyabona ukuthi amakhosi ayaphakama ayavuka.
Yeah, I saw it on I saw clips on X. It was very beautiful.
Did you? I saw a clip of the dress.
I saw the dress is very beautiful.
I saw there is an old housemate ne babenaye kuleya season. Is it the Siyamosha season leya kaLiema before angene ku Bazozo. So when she was live, vele she Yolanda, that's her name. When she was live, somebody commented ukuthi batheni ingubo ngathi yini angisakhumbula ingubo ngathi yifish or something. And then she laughed. Lapho that dress is so pretty, guys. Yo ngiyasho ukuthi yazi if kuthiwa uyayazi fashion, you'll see ukuthi yo shame she was beautiful umntana bantu.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to WalkWizely Podcast. We're back again, once again, and another one, and another one, and another one.
And another one.
We'll be the best podcast in
the
soon.
world.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
So it's your boy Nkosi and my co-host.
It's your girl Gwazi here. You know what time it is.
Yes, they definitely know what time is it. Yeah, so the weekend was good. Things were popping. Things were happening.
What did you get up to
live.
this weekend?
I was working. And I didn't have much to do besides work. Yeah, but on the internet there was a lot of events happening. Msholo's birthday, 84.
Turning 84?
Old. Yes.
Wow.
Kehlel Dala. Sakbongela. Thank you for his life. Yeah. Ex-President Jacob Zuma turned 84 on the weekend. I think it was Friday or Saturday. 84 years old. Happy belated birthday, Ntate. Yeah, Baba. Jacob Zuma. Happy belated birthday. Sakbongela for your life. Yeah.
I feel like unesibusiso mangabe uphila uzofike ko 80 something.
Yes,
my grandmother passed on kuleyo mnyaka 84.
84.
Yeah.
It's a blessing to be 84. It's a blessing, and if you had an impact in people's life, it's even more better. You see. So you seeing Sholos, have you ever thought, or did you ever think that actually has contributed to humankind or South African as a whole?
Definitely. Yo loya baba loyana.
Yeah.
Wasiphatha kahle Shemsi South Africa. We are forever grateful. Yeah.
Yes. Mzansi siyakubongela ngokuphila kwakho with your health, your well-being. Yeah. So shout out to Msholozi.
Kube kuya ngami ngabe ngithi reinstate back to the position. But ke
Which position?
sizawuthini? Presidential position.
Oh, okay. Angizingeni mina andizi. I won't comment on that. So she wants Msholozi to be reinstated. Anyway, that's up for debate. What else? What else you been up to? What else, in your view, trended this weekend? I've got few, but then I want to hear from you. What's up?
Hey, no, you can just tell us what's been popping.
Okay. So there was this video that was trending. A lady was dragged. I think she was half unconscious. She was on the road. Apparently that place is in Point, Durban. And then she was dragged from the road, and then two guys carried her to the car. And then there was a lot of mixed match of comments throughout the post. So my question to the viewers and to you is, what do you think is the responsibility of us content creators? Because that video went viral very quickly, and then there was a lot of bashing, a lot of comment, a lot of.
I saw that video because she also posted ukuthi ubani omaziyo lo sisi lo, if kukhona omaziyo sicela ukuthi uvele so that sizokwazi ukuthi simtholele usizo. And people were commenting saying ukuthi kulabantu laba abawuthiwa bamjagayo, there is also a boyfriend yakhe, so we don't know ukuthi which is which. Angiphindanga ngayo check i-updates because definitely for sure upostile i-updates ukuthi okay kwenzakaleni after noma kanjani, but then ushilo ukuthi kuthiwa honest is it Eddington or which hospital bashilo ukuthi hayi lo gele loyo ufikile samtreater, but then base bamthatha futhi bahamba naye.
Kusho ukuthi ubehamba nabantu abaziyo vele.
Ngokusho kwabantu kuthiwa bekwabantu abaziyo. Kusho ukuthi mhlawumbe angazi noma uphuze kakhulu. I don't know, I really don't know what happened, but yeah, I also saw the clip.
Yeah, it went viral, and it got me thinking that us as content creators, our responsibility is what exactly? That clip could have been viral for all different reasons, good reason and bad reason. But are we trying to fight what we saw in the video, or are we trying to fight the cause in the video? Because what I saw on social media, it was a fight. It was, back and forth of this and that.
I also saw that because abanye they saying, why would she date
a Nigerian person? So allegedly the people in the video are two Nigerian guys. So, and then apparently they put something in her drink, and then she got drunk and whatever. So if there was a point where they even took her to the hospital, so which means it's people she knows.
Yeah.
So my chat is, why don't we fight for everyone who's fighting that cause? Why don't we fight the source? Instead of trying to cure something, why don't we prevent overdose of substance, prevent overdose of alcohol, prevent overdose of cigarettes, prevent the lifestyle that we have been accustomed to now, the nightlife. Why don't we?
It's even more difficult now because the youth is exposed to those things, and yabo monga uyabatshela ukuthi okay mhlambe hlisani kancane, it becomes an issue ukuthi ufuna ukusitshela ukuthi senzeni. So it's really going to be a tricky situation ukuthi mhlambe sithi, why don't you guys prevent it from happening? So yabo into kanjalo.
Yeah, for me, prevention is better than cure, obviously, for me. Because now, if abantu abasha bazothi, why are you telling us what to do? But then at the end of the day, you're finding yourself in this position. That thing is not the first and the last, and it's not the only place. Elokshini, Mlazi, Mashu, Kailicha, Mitcha's Plain, this thing happening on a daily basis.
And
it's happening on the every day, and people are dying, people are getting in a bad situation. Why? Because new youth, they want to do things on their own without really knowing what they're getting themselves into. That's the problem.
True. And the youth inale pressure leyo ukuthi umubona umuntu mhlambe ngazuthi uphila kangconwane lifestyle nawe sewufuna ukufana naye, sewufuna ukwenza the same things azenzayo, kanti uthola ukuthi indlela zobumnyama, and when you be like, ayi ngiyafisa ukufana nawe shem, kanti ungayihalela into yomunye umuntu because you don't know ukuthi yena udlulephi noma udlulaphi ukuze abe kuleyo situation. So yeah,
definitely does. Let's prevent, because curing, it doesn't help, because curing simply means you're gonna get drunk and then they're gonna help you, or if they don't help you, that video will come out looking like they're not helping you. They actually the cause for that falling down, but actually maybe they were helping this person. Because even the person who was shooting, if she saw that the person was in danger, why didn't the person who was shooting call the police? You understand? The people around, why they didn't come out and help?
It's a difficult situation ke leyo ukuthi uphume uhambe uyosiza, because ungathi uyaphuma uyahamba uyosiza uyithole sowugaxele. But I know ukuthi sithi ubuntu sebashona phi. But I saw this other lady on Facebook, she posted her face ukusho ukuthi bangishaye nge what's this, the back of a gun, ukuthi bamshaye nge-back of the gun when she was trying ukuthi alamule abanye abantu abebelwa. So wayithola naye sekanjani sekalimala, and manje uthi uhlala nama-constant headaches amphathayo. So I'm like asking ukuthi hayibo, yazi ungelinye ilanga ngathi uthi uyalamula kanti lo muntu uphethe isibhama vele adubule wena, so uyashona ngenxa yento ongayazi. So nokusiza nakho sometimes uyayithola sawugaxele, but also ku-right ukusiza, because you can't just watch umuntu elibulawa noma elimala just in front of you. So good trick nowadays.
Yeah, because the way they're labeling this whole situation, for me, it's like, okay, you post the video. What was it, for content purpose? You wanted to get viral, or why did you go help the person who's shooting this thing, or call the cops? Because in Point, I believe there's always metro, there's always police. All the time that I drive in Point, I'm always seeing metro and police. So at that very corner, I'm sure it's probably one of the busiest corner. Where were the police at that time? Or you, the person who was seeing this incident happening, why you didn't get involved in terms of calling the authority? Not necessarily you going to help physically, but then just get someone necessary to come up if you thought she was in danger. Yeah, because for me it didn't look like she was in danger, because they were carrying her and then she passed out. Definitely she was onto something, maybe on drugs or alcohol or whatever, but they were carrying her. Now carrying her doesn't necessarily mean
were they carrying her or they were pulling her?
They were carrying her because she passed out. So she's heavy, she's a human. So she's a human being. So they had to carry her. So versus when someone is drunk but is trying to resist. No, she was not trying to resist. She was out, unconscious.
Yo guys,
so how do we prevent some of these situations like this?
And when if you were there in that space,
what would you have done?
If you passed out,
no, if you were there and then that's what's happening.
Honestly, I don't know. Ukubone into mangabe yenzeka ngesikhathi phambi kwakho, sometimes umqondo wakho uyashift and you just freeze. You just don't know ukuthi ureact kanjani. Ucabange later on ukuthi yazi kube ngifonela amaphoyisa mhlambe ngabe. Yazi kube ngiphumile ngayo siza mhlambe ngabe. So I don't know ukuthi bengingareact kanjani. I do not want to lie. Ngifuna ukuthi mina bengizokwenza ukuthi, because into mayenzeka right in front of you ngaleso sikhathi, sometimes umqondo wakho nje ngathi uyahamba kancane ungazi ukuthi ureact kanjani kwe situation, yabo. So when abongenze njani?
Me now definitely read the situation. If it looks like it's been forced, she's been forced. She was carried by force. She was, there's a resistance that I'm seeing from her. I'll definitely call the authority, whether the police, metro, or whoever that's around, maybe scream or something. But if I see that the situation that she's willingly or she's there together with them, then I'll let it be. Because if I get involved and they are together, they're going together, then it's me who's going to be in trouble. Because the intention I'll go with is going to be probably to protect her with force.
Yeah.
So therefore, at the end of the day, if they're together, then I'll be in trouble.
Yeah.
Big trouble, because then now, which means I'm occupying space that was supposed to be mine. Private space. Bazotu ya papa. Ungenap into kanjalo. So for me, I'll read the situation and see exactly how I might help this. But also, this is a opportunity for young people, not just to make the video go viral by sharing and whatever, but what are we doing to tell our leaders and our politicians abantu abasiphethe ukuthi bangasiza kanjani? Because this is happening. Okay, that was caught on camera. What about those situations that aren't caught on camera in election? Ardorado Park, these are happening every day. Kailicha, these are happening every day. Nyanga, this is happening every day. Hostel, Agamashu, this is happening every day. Mlazi, this is happening every day. Ntuzuma, this is happening every day. So how do we cry to the authority to help us?
And you know what I always say, ne?
Yeah, you mentioned that lady who's leading the March for March. this is where she's supposed to come and say, okay, government or politician, you need to help us in this regard or this aspect.
That one is always present.
You see? Yeah, so for me, I would like to see her standing up for matter like that. That's what I'm trying to get to.
She does. Always. When she sees the matter, she just addresses it and try. And also, one thing about her, when she posts the page like, iyatrenda into uthola ukuthi segcina seyisengisho indabeni, so yena she uses i-platform yakhe accordingly ngendlela e-right, unlike those influencers nje noma ngizothi abantu nje abasebenzisa i-platform ngendlela ethandwa yibo, instead of mhlawumbe ukuthi bayisebenzise ngendlela ezokwenzani ezosiza abanye abantu noma ezokukhanda umphakathi.
Yeah, so for me, I feel we need to prevent before it even happens, because prevention is definitely better than cure, because cure will get you much in trouble. You realize later, I could have helped, I could have said something, I could have called the police, but we need to call to our leaders. We need to cry to our leaders that they need to help us with this, because drugs, alcohol has been the problem in our community. People use guns under the influence. People use drugs. People use alcohol to just numb that pain. Every day people are crying, emlazi, kuyadutshulwa nje every minute, enanda, mlazi. I mean, Kailicha. These places I've been there, I've lived these places. Kailicha Nyanga, what can I call it? Mitchell's Plain, Emlazi, Kamashu, it's the same story. Why aren't these leaders come to the rescue of these young people? Because young people are losing life every day. We can combat, like, oh, it's Nigerians and that, but what are we doing to the greater problem? Because the problem is greater than someone being from Nigeria or someone selling drugs. Because obviously they are big kingpins that distribute the drugs, and then the ones that we see in the road, like in Point and stuff, those are just the face of it, but there are bigger player behind it. Those are the issue that we need to eradicate in our community, versus just seeing a trending video and cry online, oh yeah, that guy looked like a Nigerian. Oh no, there's a bigger problem than that. For me, there's a bigger problem that we need to address, and obviously government need to get involved. All these civil rights movement, they need to come to the fore and fight that.
Hlezi ngisho ngithi ukuhlala la eSouth Africa, it's like, I don't know, angazi ngayibeka kanjani, but it's kuyisono. Kuyajabukisa because thina akufani nakwamanye amazwe. Kwamanye amazwe the way kusafe ngakhona uyakwazi ukuphuma uhambe ushiya ifone yakho kanje uzoyifica. Wena if ngingaphuma la ngihambe, ngizobuya isakhona ifone yami. Because ngizobuya sekukhona oyithathile. If kuthiwa kwamanye amazwe kukhona umuntu odlengula umuntu engajeziswa mhlawumbe engayeka kwahambe nje angaboshwa. So living in South Africa is a joke.
Komphakathi izokubulala. So I'll say an example in Ghana. In Ghana, the community themselves, they'll take care of you before the police come. And when I say take care of you, it's not like they're going to beat you up and then you're going to get...
They'll burn you.
No. Kuzoba kokugcina wenza leyo nto oyenzile. Nje. It's going to be the last time you've ever done anything like that in your life.
They kill you.
No. They'll make you suffer. Whether through spirituality or witchcraft or whatever. You see? So when Wiskebengo, you think twice. When I was drug user, you think twice before you even use the drugs. That's what I'm saying. The authority need to come in play and eradicate this. Without that, because young people are always going to be young, they'll make mistakes, they'll go drink and pass out, they'll smoke drugs, they'll indulge in things that are not, good for them. But it's for big leaders to come and address this issue and eradicate, like remove it from the society. Like, for example, before any drug is in the community, I'm sure it doesn't go through abantu abahambayo, which means it's come through a plane, it's come through buses, it comes with trucks. Why is custom not stopping this before they enter the country? You understand my point? That's what our authority needs to do, because there's intelligence out there. There's agencies that are intelligent, like your OX, your customs. These people have intelligences out there. So which means they have power to stop this thing before they enter the country. That's how you prevent. Because once in the country, it's inside the country, you can't tell a young person not to use it if they already touched it. It's impossible, because these things are addictive. Drug is addictive. Cigarette is addictive. Utshwala is addictive. What else? Sex is addictive. You understand? And you have to be under the influence of all these three for you to indulge in like sex, crime, and all that. You have to be under the influence. A normal person would not just be, unless you are possessed by demons. You can't just be out there and then doing all this bad thing. You have to be indulging into these, whether alcohol, drugs, or whatever. So our leaders need to help kick out this thing in our community.
That same time, those leaders, I'm not gonna say those leaders, ne? I'm just gonna say like only few they are telling us ukuthi hayi ku right, and also kuma borders akumelanga kube khona security, akumelanga kugadwe, ama borders must be open to anyone 24/7. Ibizwa ngokuthiwa yini leyo nto leyo? Like, what do you call that? Kuthola ukuthi abanye abantu bayabona ukuthi ezweni labo imithetho yakhona iqinile, besuke khona beze la eSouth Africa just to sell ama drugs bawadaisela ingane zethu.
So yeah, borders need to be tight, controlled.
The security needs to be tight.
Yeah.
All the time. Can I just
Yonale. So guys, as I was saying, borders need to be tightened in terms of what comes in. Not necessarily the individual, but things that are coming in. You cannot tell me all the drugs or the alcohol that are coming through South Africa and nobody in the authorities position that don't know that these things are coming in. Of course they know, and of course they know the point of entry, which border or which airport that have the substance amount that comes in through that port of entry. So our leaders need to eradicate this from our community. Leaders need to come to the forth. Leaders need to sort out this, because young black people will always have mistake, because they have no job, they're sitting around doing nothing. So the only thing they're going to result to is for them to indulge into drugs, to indulge into alcohol, to indulge in unnecessary, fights, things like that. So it's we're asking you, the leaders, the government, to come and intervene, because this will never end. Now imagine how many of these cases are not reported election.
Yeah, because if there are job opportunities, youth
they'll be busy working.
Isikhathi sokuthi uhambe wena uyoganga emzini yabantu ngabe usithola kuphi? Isikhathi sokuthi wena uhambe uyophuza utshwala nje uhlale the whole day ethaveni ngabe usithola kuphi? Ngaba sikho. So if there are job opportunities, ngabe South Africa is a better place.
Yeah, definitely, I agree with you. And also, the education system is also another blaming. For me, I blame also the education system, because the education system it's teaching our kids to be followers, employee. Education system is not teaching our kids to be creators, to be creative. No, our kids' mental state is dropping. The education system is not creating inventors, because it's 32 years now in democracy. Where are those people who did engineering, chemical engineering, doctors, scientists, biochemistry, chemistry? Where are those people? What are they creating? So the government have to have some kind of system to incubate these people so they can create things, because they have gone to school. What was school for? You understand what I'm saying? So if you have all these people, all these youth incubated to doing something, they'll be busy. They won't indulge in things that they're not supposed to indulge in. So it's a very sad story, and I know at the forefront of it, it's the leaders. It's the leaders' mistake. It's the leaders' fault. Yeah, they're failing us, and they know it. They know the source of these problems.
I was actually hurt when I saw some other South African children abasithola isikole. Sekuze kwafika kulelo point lelo ukuthi ingane zethu ayisakhona ukufunda ezweni labo, kuthiwa nje sigcwele la abasithola isikole, but uthola ukuthi they are prioritizing abantwana from other places, from other countries ukuthi bafunde. Thina ezethu ingane bathazenze na kushuthi akube izona ezihambayo la ziyofunda le. That's what they are saying. So they are really, really failing us, Shema. Do not want to.
Yeah, so the youth is crying to you, leaders. The youth is crying to you, presidency. the leading party, the youth is crying to you because
And the youth ne yazi mayisikhathele khona le language abazoyizwa. They might not hear mabesakhuluma kanje kusho ukuthi there is something that they want to say.
yeah. So guys, on that point, you also the youth, take care of yourself. You know, ungenzi into because someone was doing it, so you have to do it. Don't drink because people are drinking. Don't do drugs because people are doing drugs. And
Don't allow yourself to feel pressure, to be pressured by izinto zomhlaba, materialistic things. No.
yeah, don't be pressured into doing things because you end up in a situation soul. You end up in a situation that is not comfortable for you. You end up in a situation that is not meant for you. And therefore, you lose your life, you lose your time. Most importantly, people don't realize that they're losing time through this thing. Now it's now a culture now. People must be out every weekend. People must, being daggy izolo. It's like a praise now. People are singing
And
praise.
imagine
Being
getting
daggy,
drunk or black out and then you wake up the
Praise.
next morning awuzazi nokuthi uphi
Praise.
awugqokile. Imagine tamtho soyagula nokugula just ngobusuku obodwa.
Guys, let's take care of ourselves. Let's take care of. Don't do drugs because your friend are doing drugs. Because
I really
now
hope
you're
we
gonna,
do better kuyingane zethu. Like teach
we
them.
have to try. But then the environment also where they're exposing themselves also.
Yes.
You see.
That's what worries me every day.
We can talk about all day. We can talk about the government and our leader failing us. It's also our choices we make. Can we make right choices? Can we make better choices? Put yourself in an environment that is conducive for you. Put yourself. 2007, I was in my late teens. I got drunk on weed and red label. I passed out. I didn't know nothing. The next morning I wake up at 9. I was told what I was doing. I was like, this is the last time. That was the last time I ever drank to the point where I lose my mind. I was like, me and alcohol, weed, never again. That was 2007. Bruh, it's your choice that you make in life. And since then, I've been sober since then. You can do your choice that will benefit you. You can do it. End of the day, it's your life. No one is coming to save you. You have to save yourself. No one must lie to you. Yes, your parents have responsibility of you, but then it's also your responsibility to do better decisions. And you are here yourself. No one is coming to save you. All these things are saying X and Y is coming to save you. It's a lie. No one is coming to save you.
Yeah, and no one
One
unless
is
you
coming
save
to
yourself.
save you. You have to save yourself.
And yazi usukunenhlanhla if you have people who are older than you who are telling you ukuthi ayibo musukuhamba ngale ndlela because ngihambile ngibonile, and you mustn't say ukuthi hayi nami ngifuna ukubona cha, because thina le ndlela sihambile we're telling you ukuthi okay wena ungarepeat the same mistakes that we did thina yabo wena we want you to have a better future or a better life. So yeah,
Definitely make better choice, because once uhamba and then you glorifying ukphuza, you glorifying doing drugs, at the end of the day your body will be numb. You need to up the dose. If you were doing alcohol, your body will go numb. You're gonna go from alcohol to drugs. When you were doing drugs, you're gonna go from whatever small drugs you were doing to bigger drugs to overdosing. Yeah, but this thing is addictive. You're gonna go up and up and up and up and up. This thing is so addictive. So
Make me
take care of
numb,
yourself.
Nelson.
Your-
Do you remember that? Make me numb, Nelson. Make me numb.
You see all these songs and you artists putting out songs like this.
No,
You know, wait.
it's not a song. It's in Gombele, Ustarafina, where she said, "Oh, make me numb, Nelson. Make me numb." Did you
No,
watch?
but no, I don't know that part, but thank you for bringing that up. But there's also a song that makes it okay for us to indulge in this thing. Because this song, like, glorified drinking, there's a song, I'm a piano, it's are you glorifying yourself? Aye, my face. You dancing to it.
I know, but I
You're
think I know
glorifying
it.
that. You're glorifying that aspect of life.
But
which is
also
not
as an
good.
artist, ne? Sengikhulumela the artist. It doesn't necessarily mean ukuthi ubhala ngento wena oyiyona. You just look ubone ukuthi okay kwenzakalani emhlabeni kaJehova siphila sakhile, and then you write about those things, not ukuthi necessarily talking about yourself.
No, I disagree, because music also influence
It
how
does
we carry
influence.
ourselves
It does.
and how we approach life. So if you glorifying mina ngiyisdaka, umuntu omncane uzocela ukuthi ku-right ukuphuza unnecessarily, ku-right ukuphuza over limit. Asisho ukuthi it's bad thing to drink. Once you go over limit, ungasazi ukuthi, you know, where were you last night, what were you doing, who you were with, all that stuff. It's dangerous. You know, same thing with drugs or same thing with weed. Okay, smoke weed, fine, one blunt, fine, but not to the point where you start losing your head doing weed. Because from weed, you say, weed doesn't do it anymore. I'll move on to something else. That's where people start doing nyope, people start doing cocaine. You understand? So this music also, it's glorifying that. There's a music I saw, one lady glorifying that she's a bad. I'm even scared to say the words here.
The B word.
Yes. So
I'm
why would
a
you
bad.
yeah. So why would you go and glorify yourself that you are a bad what?
But also, I also think with some artists, they create ingoma that, but now they just want to make money. You know,
but
so
that is killing our society.
Because it's going to trend and people are gonna love it. You know, when now the only thing you care about is because you're getting moolah at the end of the day.
But my point is that's wrong, because a 6-year-old is listening to that. She think being a bad bitch is a good thing.
Yeah, and you told me so one like TikTok, a 5-year-old twerking, like what?
Yeah,
what
and the mother is posting this video, a 5 years twerking, and the mother is busy smiling and happy.
Yeah, let kids be kids,
you understand?
man.
And once the father who's not in life of that child and come and trying to intervene, the mother is gonna, you know, fuck off that father. So our artist is also your responsibility to conduce this generation into the right direction. Make us music that will inspire us. Make us music that will want us to do better life. Make us music that not music that glorify abafana bama Uber bayithatha indle bayithatha emakhaleni
bayifaka emakhaleni bayuser
istoko amantombazana sekuyistoko manje amantombazana sekuyistoko ishandisi. Hi guys, come on, you artists, it's your responsibility. Do make us music that will do us better. Because a 5 years old, 6, 7 years old, they will take this thing and assume it's good.
I do agree with you, but also
so we keep on going this rabbit hole of distraction. We're destroying ourselves. It's distraction upon distraction. The music we consume, what we consume, the alcohol, the what is keep on destroying us. But we don't learn. We don't learn from a previous generation. We don't learn in this generation. How do we expect the next generation to learn from our mistake? That's the problem. We don't learn from our mistakes. Our mistakes, we don't learn from it. That's the problem. And
maybe if there's a next life, we'll do better.
No, we have to do better in this life. Why let's wait for the next life? And our music industry people, they keep pushing this music. You know why? Who's behind these big labels? It's the capitalists. It's the capitalists who are not this color. They keep pushing this agenda of this music because they know what it's doing to the population. They know what it's doing to the community and society. Distraction. Ingane zabantu seziyistock. When are you good if you are bad?
When
are you good, you're okay when you're a stalker. Ingane yabantu sekuyistock. That's all you. I saw a video just below this trending girl that was passed out. Below that, I saw a video, literally 5 guys waiting in the house. Hey, stock, and then 6 girls came in.
Yeah.
Guys, what are we doing, guys? Can we do better decision? Can we use our brain?
I once cut off a friend. You know, at bafethu ukubona, you know, abafana mos mabethi mhlawumbe, oh yeah, yazi sihlelana namajita siyaphoza mfethu awuzami that word that I can't even say here because obviously the kids maybe
talk.
But
just
in another term, you know, the B word. And when I saw that, I said, hey mngana sam, she's sending me the screenshot say, hey mngana sam, and I'll be like, girl, you can't be telling me ukuthi wena kuthiwa landa easy and then besothi mina. Yeah, phela that day friendship and till today angimkhulumisi, I blocked her right
Good
on the
for
spot.
You must be like her. If your girlfriend, if you are a girl and you are friends with a girl that's ohamba welandi talk for bafana, hlukana nalo muntu again umnganakho.
I also agree.
If your friend is to fetch you to go to this Nigerian's house, I'm sorry, I'm not against Nigerian, but I'm saying if your girlfriend and you're a girl and your friends, our job is ukulanda abantu, to go to boys' house, to go to parties, to go to ubumnandini. Hlukana lo muntu. They're not good for your
Besides
life.
ukulanda, you know when you have a friend who say, hey, yazi ngihleli la ngihleli ne zami, that word ife zami, like what do you mean, girl? I don't like a friend ongakwazi ukukhuluma kahle, ongathanda ukuqoqa ulimi lakhe. So who are you calling a bitch? Are you saying ukuthi thina uhleli nathi thina, are we the bitches?
So every girl
I
that
cut
is-
you off right on the spot.
Yeah.
No ways.
So every girl who's in that business of ukulanda ingane noma ukulanda abangani bakhe bayokwenza noma yini, that is not a friend that you keep.
Yeah.
That's where the life of baddies and bad bitches was born. You understand? Because uzonlanda uzofika laphayana, it's okay, so sithengela 1-1 and then the rest ama boys would buy us.
Hey, uthola ukuthi niyahamba
Then
niyeclub
you pass out on the
namali.
alcohol that you never
Ngithenga
buy.
lo 6-pack eyiwa. Oh guys, no man.
Guys, let's do better decision, guys. Let's make better decisions, especially girls. You can't go from uhlala emlazi ulande ilona abangani bakho abawu5 niye point niyophuza until you pass out. On whose money? Who's gonna
Eish.
buy you drink until you pass out for free? Kule simo semnotho.
Eish.
Number 5, number 6. Who's buying free alcohol for you guys? And at your age of 21 or 22, you expect nothing to give back to those who are buying. Nada, guys, nada. That's what I'm not saying it's your fault, but some of the people, that's how you're getting, putting something in your drink. Your drink gets spiked because of that. So we have to make better decisions, boys and girls. Let's stop glorifying nightlife. Do it once in a while, fine. Do it once a month, fine. Do it once 3 months, yeah. Not for it
Not
to be your
every day.
lifestyle every day.
We know what is going into gula when you feel like, oh, you know what, this is too much. I just need something to cool me down.
Yes.
You can just have a few, ube right mhlambe, just that inkinga azipheli ngisho ukuthi uyaphuza, because uyavuka kusasa the same problem is still there.
Bafethu singaqabelana
Ayile
manga, utshwala doesn't solve problem. There's no alcohol or drug that solve problem, because you're gonna wake up, you're gonna be awake from that drugs or alcohol, you're gonna find yourself in that very same situation. The problem does not go away with drugs or alcohol.
True.
So let's make better decisions. Let's make better choices in life, guys.
Yeah.
Alcohol does not take away your problems. Alcohol does not. What it does, it makes it worse. You get there, you get pregnant, you get raped, you get drugged in the car, you don't know. That's what will happen to you. No, I'm serious.
Not even esiphongweni down there.
Yeah, wona so kothi inyoka noma isilwane ongasazi. Bafethu, come on. Let's even for boys the same thing. Even boys are getting molested. Old people, 21, 22. They're getting in trouble. Your shandi is getting cut off.
Cut
and
off?
Yeah, cut off and get sold. Yeah,
Do people sell the
generation.
parts,
Yeah,
guys' parts?
bruh. There was a story once upon a time. Boy find himself, there's nothing there.
Uzophila kanjani?
So guys, let's stop glorifying nightlife.
Yo, Ima, wait.
Ukuphuza.
Phela, once they cut off your thingy, let us talk about this, ne? Once
What got your attention?
Guys, this part, ne?
Uh-huh.
Phela kuthiwa umuntu wesilisa iyona nto ovusa ngayo umuzi wakini leyo.
Yes.
So it's either if you have or if they cut it off, ufana nomuntu ofile but ophilayo.
Yes, because also your life won't be long, because there's so much vein there that connects with your brain.
What if you were born
So now, even if
nje?
you're a survivor for that, it's not going to be for long. Once they cut down there, they cut the two stuff and the one standing in the middle. You won't survive for long. You won't have long life. In fact, some people die there and there.
Right on the spot.
Yes, that's why you see when people go in for circumcision, they have to bring in
Yeah.
a proper professional. Because otherwise, a person can die right there and there, or a person will have problem in their life.
Okay, let's talk about those mhlamba abangaphiwanga nje besazalwa bona, it doesn't really affect.
Bangaphiwanga kanjani, ikhona encane noma ayikho ngoba uchaza, I mean ngicela please, can you elaborate?
Okay, mhlambe incane. And I once saw, oh shame, poor guy. I once saw a picture of a guy which it was trending, ne? Yeah, now he only had balls. Only. You know, and it was an issue because why shukuthi yabo, you know. Shukuthi na angeke.
So that's one we understand, because naturally he was born like that. So there's nothing he can do. Maybe what he can do is he can go cut the balls and then they'll put a female what. That one is understandable.
So available in a female, but
Yes.
he's a guy. Yonke into yashukuthi umjida
But then it's easier for him to turn into
a girl.
a girl than
When he has features of a guy.
But then how are they gonna put the stick to be there and
He's just gonna leave nje abe uyena angabi nabantwana nje.
But you know the anxiety and the pain of knowing mina ngeke ngenze lutho.
At a point like that,
point of our
I also
existence is
think
for us
ukuthi
to
no, because
reproduce.
it's a matter of accepting yourself before nje abantu baze accept. Yabo. So once you accept yourself ukuthi okay mina ngizalwe nginje, noma mina okay njengamanje sengibekwe car accident and njengamanje nginqanyulwe yombili imlenze yami. Zamukele wena kuqala. I know it takes time, but just try to accept yourself before abanye abantu beze accept wena. The moment you accept ukuthi okay ngizalwe nginje, uzophila kamnandi. Because even if I'm bafika bathi oh wena uyoba kanjani nabantwana, you're just gonna laugh and be like you know, because wamkelile wena ngaphakathi ukuthi inkosi yami, whatever it is that you have given me, I am grateful. Ukuthi nje inyama isahlangene nomphefumulo.
Yeah, but in the same breath, you must know that the world has put so much pressure on us in terms of what your peers are doing. You want to do the same.
I know, trust me, I know. But
I understand. What you're seeing outside, that's why even with the drug addiction, alcohol addiction, people get it from peers. People get it from music they listen to. You know, the quality of information you get in your head, that will determine the quality of your life you live.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some people are broke and poor, but they live good quality of life. But some people are flashy, but they are very miserable. Very miserable. You understand? So the information that goes inside you is very important, because that will determine how you structure your life, how you move, you navigate through life.
Mm-hmm.
So when people are getting addicted to this thing, it's because they've heard it somewhere that it's good, it's okay.
Yeah.
You understand? Either they've been dragged by friends or peers, or they listen to a song or music or everything on TV that they've been fed since they were young, at a young age. You understand?
It's true when they say you have to choose your friends very wisely.
Yes.
Even if kuthiwa uyambona ukuthi okay ukhule naye, but once ubona ukuthi indlela zakhe manje lo muntu lo is a totally different person manje sekashintshile, cut them off. Life goes on ngaphandle kwabangani.
Ngiyaphinda ngiyasho ukuthi let's take responsibility of what choices we make, because back in the days here in South Africa we never used to gamble. People were broke, right? But we never used to gamble. And then we were not spending 4 trillion a day in gambling. Where is that money coming from?
Aish.
You see, now people are addicted to gambling as well. So it's another demon, it's another beast that they need
And
to
it's uqala
conquer.
kancane kancane.
Yes, it's another addictive thing. It's another beast that is coming on the scene. But people are spending 4 trillion, if not 4 billion a day. Even if it's 4 billion a day, 4 billion a day. Kusho ukuthi abantu, they're not broke. It's just misinformation and misalignment. Because if 4 billion is spent on gambling, right?
Yo.
4 billion.
Qhamuka kuphi imali
How many
engaka?
billionaires we have? None. Maybe 2 or 3 in this country. So all that money, where is it coming from? From the people. So it's about us making the right decision, making the right choices. All the addictive things, stay away from it. Gambling, utshwala, amantombazane, alcohol, and
Amantombazane.
drugs. Yes, sex can be addictive.
Oh, you're
Sex-
talking to the gents.
Yes, even girls can get addicted to sex. Sex is addictive.
Yeah, because a lady's house. Ngise ladies house nami. So I do see izinto abayiposta. Ethi
Yes.
umuntu hey lapho ngisazo DJ. Do you know what it means?
Yabona ke. which means ke people are addicted to this thing. Yes, but abafana you dot, but they go home, they start DJing. So why don't you when uqoqe wena ube right?
Abasholo utira madoda.
Basakhona abafana ba right. So it's the choices we make, the people we're choosing, the lifestyle we're choosing that is corrupting us, corrupting our life. And we find ourselves we're getting deeper and deeper into trouble. Our life is getting worse and worse and worse by the day. So as much as it's government responsibility and our leaders' responsibility to take care of us, it's also our responsibility to take care of ourselves.
True.
As I said, no one is coming to save you. They'll make the situation better for everyone, but it's up to you to save yourself. The government can come and no more drugs, kube dry, kungabe na para, no way. No paras, no way. And then, but at the end of the day, it's your choice. It's your choice. All those people in the street, Amapara, is their choice. They had a choice.
And you know this place la hlala khona sebeze baba nema shelters, the plastic shelters abazakhele wona uyabona ukuthi no bona shami inkinga ifika nawe bona banankinga baphola enhloko because yonke into bayenza la yonke into yo guys come on.
Imagine. So let's make better decisions. That's my cry to the youth out there, to people our age. Make better decisions. Listen to better songs. In your house, play better music, because if you have a little one, they must listen to music that's motivating. Let's promote music that are motivating, music that are grooming us, making us even more humankind-like, for us to behave humankind-like, not for us to behave like hooligans and beasts of the wild. No. Let's make better decisions. Me, I can go for this topic. I can go on and on and on, but at the end of the day, it's your choice. It's my choice that do determine the quality of life I live tomorrow. So, starting by the choice of information that you consume. If you're gonna listen to Nancy's talk or Uzo's phone and Uzo's talk, Uzo's talk, you're gonna sell things. Uzo's talk. If you are a baddie, Uzo's phone. Uzoyifuna leyo wig phansi phezulu kuze uyowenzani uyohlala eclubini look pretty and then they must buy you something. You understand? So let's not glorify
uzube ne pressure yokuthi uboleke izinto zabantu. Thola ngicela ungiboleke iweave lapho naleyo weave yabantu uthola ukuthi uzofika uyimoshe phambili sekufuneka ukhokhelane nama weave wena because bone pressure. I do not know why abantu have this mentality of ungakwazi ukwamukela into mungayi afford noma into mungenayo. Do not.
But let's talk about being a baddie first of all. Being a baddie, literally for me in my eyes, it's soft prostitution. In my eyes, being a baddie or slay queen, for me, is soft prostitution. Isn't they say there's soft corn and there's soft prostitution? That is exactly that. Being a baddie, for me, is that.
What is a baddie?
Because most of the baddie, they don't even know how to describe what is a baddie. A baddie is a person who
looks good, who puts on makeup, do her
to
nails.
Be so attractive to people that are high class.
So that's a baddie.
That's a baddie. I'm describing this based on their behavior. Obviously, they will come here and say otherwise. But for me, based on the behavior, when you walk in a place like a club, a pub, or whatever, a baddie, you see them sitting in the corner looking pretty. They will pick or choose who's gonna talk to them, who they're gonna be nice to. If they see that your pocket is
who
has money, visually they will observe and say, oh, okay,
hey, that's a lot of work. You wanna see? I feel like being a baddie kumsebenzi. Kushishwela uphume wena endlini uhambe uyohlala uyobuka ukuthi hayi lo ngathi unemali uyathenga ke lo hayi lo unjani hayi lo broke. Oh
it's
guys,
exactly
come on.
That. Between the year 2007 and 2010, I lived that life of going to a club, picking up women. So I know how this setup is.
So you were picking up baddies. I'm cussing. Baddies.
Guys, this thing is so wrong in many levels. Baddies exactly.
So you used to go broke.
They sit at the table. There are 3-4 of them.
Let's talk about you now.
No,
let's talk about you. Let's talk about you.
We're trying to encourage people to make better decisions.
No,
Why
Anisha, the more you share it with us,
the
more people are going to be educated. No, wait. In terms of money, because you used to spend money on them.
Of course. Now, the point of me bringing me inside is to say that I've lived, because people will comment and say, hey, why are you saying this? You never even lived that life. I've lived this life.
Yes, I
All
get
these
that.
places I mentioned with crime, I've been in that place. A Kailich, a Mitchell's Plain, Mlazi, Kamashu. I've been to these places. That's what I'm saying. We have to make better decision, because I've been there myself live. Even the lifestyle, the night lifestyle. I've been there. Passing out
I always say
alcohol,
it's nice.
I never done drugs, but passing out on alcohol and weed, I've been there. You understand? I've been there. passing out on alcohol and weed. No drugs. I never done drugs. So I have an experience.
Pass out.
Weed, if you mix it with different things.
Oh, if
yeah.
you mix, okay.
If
Because
you
they
mix
always say
alcohol and weed,
it's
you
much
pass
better
out.
than the...
You pass out if you mix weed and alcohol, especially on an empty stomach. I pass out on weed and alcohol. I was drinking Red Label. To me and at the time she was my friend, my roommate. She was a girl. We drank a bottle of Red Label and I think three roll of weed. This was around 4. By the time it's 7, it was all
No, it's who?
blocked out, so it took pen.
Yo. Nah,
And
she
was
passed
more
out.
stronger
Oh,
than
yeah,
me.
she was strong. Wabona ukuthi kumele akusize.
Angas, but she was stronger than me.
Yo.
But I mean, I was doing it to impress her. It was my first time. Oh, that's heavy. Yeah, I was a new daughter. I can handle this. So I went to that.
The pressure. Ungavumeli intombazane ikufakele pressure.
And then what was I liked this girl and we were roomies. And at the end of the day, she was in UCT, I was in college. I didn't even end up to get her because she went for someone who's got more status.
Hey,
you understand? Even
imagine
the reason
all
why
the
I
trouble
did all
that you
this
went
thing,
through,
I
all
still
for
didn't
nothing.
get her. Yes, we were close, we were friends, but I didn't get her as my girl.
Hey, sorry.
I see, all right. So I'm speaking about this based on experience.
Yeah.
So now then I cultivated the life of going to a club before the club closed. Okay, if you go early, you must know that you will spend. If you go early, you will spend. So what eventually started doing is you go there just around 3. Because the club used to close at 6 that time. The club used to close at 6:05. So you go there around 3-4. You know, all the guys who've been rejected when you come with that amount of money and you're buying and you look like you're the
Like
celebrity
you
of
have
that
money.
minute, you would go with someone. You understand? So I'm speaking from experience. The baddies will come and sit pretty in the corner and they will just buy 1 or 2 drinks on the table
And dance
all night long. And then while they're dancing, you think they're dancing. They actually scanning all the guys, scanning who's who, doing what.
Hey, chomi mole ngathi
Yeah,
unemali. Hey,
so,
chomi ngathi lo
I know
unemali.
this thing of people calling themselves baddie and whatnot. They can come online and say
Guys.
their own description of what a baddie is. But from where we come from, how it started, that's how it started. And now it's worse because now I have access to a girl who's in Pretoria who's looking hot. A guy from Mpumalanga has got access for a girl in Joburg or a girl in Cape Town. Now because of internet, we have access to all these girls. So this baddie lifestyle is now a thing because of that. Literally almost every girl that is into nightlife is a baddie in a way or
Hey, you'll
slave
see
queen.
them commenting. Yo guys, we're not
You
saying
see?
ukuthi ningabi bahle, ibani bahle. Be pretty. Vele kubalekile ukuba mhle moyintombazane, uzithande, uzinakekele, you know.
So, no, end of the day, my point is let's make better decisions because trust me, you find yourself you find yourself in a very bad position. You regret your life, your time on earth. You could have been a parent, you could have been a mother, you know. You could have created a universe of your own, like you, your husband and your kids, a proper one, and teach them the right stuff. But you are in recovery ward. You understand? Look at these all celebrities that we glorify. Almost all of them, they have drug and alcohol problem. Your Chris Browns, all of these celebrities that we celebrate and the TV and radio put in front of us, almost all of them have issues.
Hey,
Why do you think is that?
sisakhuluma ngalokho. There is a TikTok account of a girl who was all over, ne? Manje nkosi yami isono sekusela amathambo nje nkosi yami ukuthi ukubone ukuthi kwakuwumuntu. She can't even do anything. Mangithi amathambo ngikhosi ngisho as in bones. Nanokuthi phela inhliziyo isashaya ke, you know. But yo guys, yo.
You know,
So
where it's also coming from. It's also copying the lifestyle of the celebrities. Because you think, hey, I need to buy a wig, I need to be a baddie, I need to look like Nicki Minaj, I need to look like Cardi B. But look at their life. Their life itself should speak volume to you. Their life are not stable, most of these people. You understand? Why sing a fool? Take that and make it a life example that we can say, oh, it didn't work for her. Let me do something else. It didn't work for him. All these people we glorify the ash of this world. Look at the thing they're coming up with. Look at the P-Date of this world. Look at the nonsense they are in. You understand? So even the people we glorify, it's shy, bruh. So that's why I'm saying, make the right decision, make the right choices, bruh, because the music, the alcohol, all of this is a metric that is created to suck you in that matrix, so you're never gonna get out. Psychologically, you're never gonna get out. You think, this guy is talking rubbish there, blah, 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 blah. But psychologically, you're never gonna get it out. It's gonna eat Thursday, and then by Friday, your body starts, boiling, so you can go out, so you can drink, so you can take a sniff. Let's make right decision, bro. We can talk about this all day long, but
Thokoza. Siyathokoza emakhosini.
yeah, ne? So, guys.
Did you see Liema's homecoming?
Oh yeah, Liema. Uyangikhifa manje.
Ngiyakhifa manje ngiyabona ukuthi amakhosi ayaphakama ayavuka.
Yeah, I saw it on I saw clips on X. It was very beautiful.
Did you? I saw a clip of the dress.
I saw the dress is very beautiful.
I saw there is an old housemate ne babenaye kule season, is it the Siamosha season le Liema before angene ku Bazozo. So when she was live, Yolanda, that's her name. When she was live, somebody commented ukuthi batheni ingubo ngathi yini angisakhumbula ingubo ngathi yifish or something. And then she laughed. Lapho that dress is so pretty, guys. Ngiyasho ukuthi yazi if kuthiwa uyayazi fashion, you'll see ukuthi yoshem she was beautiful umntana bantu. She was beautiful akhona into ebishorta. But people are always say ukuthi abantu bahlezi benento negative abazoyisho.
No matter what you come up with,
bazohlezi befuna ukuthi nje bakuthi downgrade kancane I do not know why abantu benaleyo mentality le, because mawukuthi uyabona ukuthi ingubo ngathi ufishi kuwena, just ungasho lutho buka udlule, but if you're born with you can just comment and say nice things. Why do people have to say bad things about other people? Do you guys get joy? We be happy after ubhale leyo comment leyo ngomunye umntana abantu, forgetting ukuthi nayo unenhliziyo. Come on, guys.
Yeah, the internet is toxic and is full of trolling people. People are just out there to troll other people and destroy reputation, and so the internet is also toxic.
And it was designed by Usomizi, I think. She was dressed by Usomizi on that black dress. She looked beautiful.
I think I've seen that dress in white, and it was worn, I think, by the queen or something. But now the only difference is this one is made out of shweshwe now, the African thingy.
No, I see that African one. There's this one where she wore first. The African one.
I saw the African one, yeah.
You saw the African one. Oh, there's this other one where she was wearing a shirt ngaphansi, and then also it was designed by Usomizi. That dress was so beautiful. That dress was so beautiful, guys. Mina ngiboni inhle. I think abantu ababukelana ngiyasho kuthiwa wena if ubona lo muntu engathi muhle mina ngambona ngathi mubi. So
but then is it a competition? It's not a competition. She decided to wear the dress. She wasn't naked, and then people were celebrating her homecoming. So what's the problem?
And then talking about the African dresses. Oh, guys. Ugh. What a queen. Are we still on air? On air. Yeah.
Still on air. I was checking.
I was still on air or not.
Yeah, so my chat is she was homecoming, her fan were celebrating her, so she would decide to wear whatever. And for me, she wore very respectful. She wasn't naked the way some other people are in Joburg, wearing next to nothing. I've seen a clip of, I almost mentioned her name. There's this celebrity that she's a rapper, rapper. Bruh, she almost went almost naked all the time. But Liema was fully dressed in one tradition dress and in other one Western dress. So for me, big up to her. She's showing that, okay, whatever we're talking about here, to her it's important. Uplifting the community in the right way. I don't know what else she's doing with the money in her private life, but the way she was dressed, that is conducive for young girls to see and get inspired. That is conducive for young people to see and say, oh, wow, okay, African styles, African design are also great. So
I wish
don't know
people
what
can
was
stop
the-
this thing of ukufakela abanye abantwana pressure, because now if you comment something bad on someone's post, mhlambe, hey wena, for example, now I was bullied at some point. I'm not gonna say it because now sebezongibhulisha bathi vele, so I'm just gonna say like a different example. Mhlambe ukuthi hey wena unamehla amakhulu, so manje ufuna enze njani, ufuna awasiki, because now uyazibona for a fact that unamehla amakhulu naye esibukweni uyabona ukuthi hey kona shame yazi ngaphiwa amehlo, but you can't always ufake usawoti esilondeni all the time. Nithi akenze njani akawakhipha amehlo akangaboni ke manje. Guys, stop this thing of bullying abanye abantu kwi-internet. No, it needs to stop.
Tell them, mama, tell them. Yeah. Liema, big up to Liema for winning. So, and she's doing good. She went home to celebrate, with family and friends and fans. So, big
And
up
also
to her.
to the
I
other
just
housemates
hope-
abamsupportile share.
to the other housemates also big up. And I just hope that the good behavior with the money that she received, with what she's got, I want her to impact the community in a positive way. You understand? Impact the community in a positive way. Show them different lights out there. Because we are so consumed with so different aspects of life, different things in life, and we are so confused on what to pick, what is right. So when fresh entertainer come in our life like this, we need to see and appreciate them for what they bring that is authentic. Yes, whatever that they bring to us is authentic. We
To
need
the
appreciate-
table.
Yes.
What are you bringing to the table,
Yeah.
Nkosi?
Me, I'm bringing. That's the whole point of this podcast. We want to look at things in different lens, and say, okay, you did it this way last time. Can we do it this way, so that we will see a different outcome? As I mentioned earlier, we're not learning from the people before us' mistake. We're not learning from our mistake. We're going in the same mistake, if not worse. That's why we're finding ourselves in this position we are, especially as an individual privately. Yes, we can blame the government as much as we want. We can blame foreigners. We can blame this and that. But at the end of the day, some of the situation and the condition is our choices. Definitely some of the decision and our choices is what is putting us in this position. So the whole point of this podcast is for us to rethink what we do and then trying to think in a better way. That's what I'm bringing to the table. So my 2 cents is not to teach or to whatever, but it's just to show you, okay, there's this light and this light. Blue pill and red pill. You pick one. But hopefully you're not picking the blue pill. You're going to pick the red pill. You understand? That's the whole point. That's what I'm bringing to the table. So, and I hope this platform grows. As we are in episode 5, I hope this platform grows. And guys, keep on supporting us, keep on subscribing, keep on liking, so that we can also get to where the platform is so big and huge, where we can, also impact other people's life. That's my end goal, is for me one day to say, okay, so and so I impacted the life in a positive way. So and so I impacted the life in a positive way. That's what I'm bringing to the table. What are you bringing to the table?
Hey, yabona-ke mina-ke nje ngibring ama-vibes. Ngiyadlala Nkosi, but yeah.
You say, I'm bringing ibele.
Yo.
So what is that?
Like, ufuna
6, maybe we're going I'm bringing.
I saw
Guys,
do you know
come on.
if I could just play, there's this other TikTok thingy ne ekhaya sinanengane, so sengiyezwa nje lokwami okuncane ukuthi ngisazokhula ngibe mdala ngithanda abafana ngithi hayibo. You saw the TikTok. yo I was so shocked ukuthi hayibo.
And probably the mother was the one shooting that.
Hayibo
behind the
ngithanda
camera.
abafana, hayibo ngithanda utshwala ngathi hayibo yini yona le singazicule lezi zinto eziculayo. I was so shocked ngabona ukuthi hey yabona lento leyo ukuthi ngempela ingane zi-expose ke ko TikTok. Ay kuhle because at some point ziyafunda, but kwelinye icala uvela ubone nje ukuthi yo Nkosi yami.
No, let's not run away from it. Zifunde into ezimbi, because you seeing your child singing that thing, because now they aspire to be that. What is that? When we were growing up, we were aspiring to be a pilot, doctor, engineer. Now we are aspiring to be baddies.
What did
Now
you
we
say
are
you
some-
want to be?
We are aspiring to be.
What
No,
did you say you want to be when you
I
grow up?
always wanted to be a chief in terms of in course. always wanted to be a chief.
be a
In what
chief?
sense? In sense of leading people. But my father wanted me to be an engineer.
Is your father a chief?
No. My
Is it related
grandfather.
to?
Yes, my grandfather used to be, but that's a long story. So I wanted to be that. So in terms of that, it was more like a leader. A leader also kombisa indlela. Sengihambile mina nansi indlela nanku 1 and 2 that will work for you, nanku 1, 3 and 4 that won't work for you. That's what I always wanted to be. That's why I always wanted to have a voice. And then growing up, my father, parent, they would think this is better for you. They wanted me to be an engineer. So I went to study mechanical engineering. Then I went to do electrical. But ultimately, inside my heart, the burning desire was to be in front of people, teach, and educate. In leading in that capacity.
Okay.
Leader, but in that capacity.
I get you.
Yes. So that's what I bring to the table.
Ukubona umuntu wesifazane sizothi okay njengoba uthi ufuna sibe ku relationship yini ozoyiletha etafuleni ufuna ukuthi imali. Guys thina sebantu besifazane sithanda imali.
You see, you're glorifying that part. Most of the time, abantu besifazane sithanda imali kusho ukuthi glorifying.
No, vele nkosi.
So why wouldn't your comment or question say, how can we bambisana sina soul so we can build our own thing? Ngeke isuke ehlahleni imali ize kuwena. Even if uyithanda kangakanani, you can love the money all you want, but it's never going to fall from the sky or from a tree. So therefore, nizobambisana nomuntu wakho, nake into yenu, that will be prominent to your family if you're going to have a family or if you're going to just enjoy life, the two of you. That's what you're supposed to.
Imali nkosi yami.
Yabona,
Ngiyakuzwa konke kodwa nje imali phambili.
Kanjani? So how are you going to acquire it? That's why people are forced to be baddies. That's why people are forced to be bad
Mayihlale
bitches.
apha kum.
Kanjani?
Ayihlale apha kum.
Uzoyifumana kanjani?
Hayibo, ngizoyithola.
Kanjani?
Kahle.
Ingendlela enjani?
Uzoyikhipha nje kahle la ekhukhwini lakho uyibeke la. Imali guys.
What am I getting in return?
Angithi wathi ugelwa athi ibele.
Yabona.
Ugeli yena uzoletha ibele.
Shothi ugeli ngidasela ibele. That's what you're saying.
Yabona. Ibele phela ngisho uzoncela. Uzoncela.
Hayi. Suzobalahla ke abalandeli beso ke nento short. Yabo.
Ngiyadlala guys, ngiyadlala. But vele ke imali yona shame. Is important.
No, but you must also say the aspect in which you acquire this money. You can't just say ngiyathanda imali. Therefore, mezosuka ekhukhwini lamfana, lo mfana who's going to require something in return. What is that? That's where the problem begins.
But in Kosine, in terms of a relationship, as you are in a relationship with someone, you have to be there emotionally, financially, physically there for lo muntu loyo.
Yeah, na ke uzoba available with what?
Na umuntu wakho uzoba available emotionally, physically for wena. Ngiyawushiya nje financially. Uthi uNkulunkulu eBhayibhelini indoda
besamba kamnandi ne podcast wavele wayimosha lokhu lo ngala uthe financially, physically, emotionally and otherwise la uthi bodily. Utheni, what's your word?
I said umuntu wesilisa must support umuntu wesifazane.
Yes, and then the
physically, financially, emotionally.
And then
umuntu wesifazane mina as a woman ngizokusupport as umuntu wami. Physically and emotionally I'll be there for you.
And then finances yakho yenzani?
Ay. Uyaphi
So we always gonna have this discussion that will never end. Who's supposed to do? I understand it's my responsibility to take care of a woman, right? Only when she's my wife. When you are my wife, it's my responsibility, which means my duty.
It starts a relationship. You can't say which you'll start taking care of a woman when she is your wife. Uzovuma kanjani umuntu wesifazane ukuthi okay avuma ukuthi abe umngakho when she knows ukuthi wena methi baby ngicela ungiphe imali ekhanda when you don't give her money.
Who say I wouldn't when we're in a relationship?
You said when she is the
when
wife.
It's my responsibility. When she's a girlfriend, I would do it out of my heart.
Ukuthi phela nawe obviously uyathanda
so
ukuthi
now
umuntu
when
akho
she's my wife, it's my responsibility. It's a must now. When a girlfriend-boyfriend relationship, it's not a must. That's the difference what I'm trying to drive to you. You understand the difference?
But I always
when
say
you're my girlfriend, right? It's not a must. Ngiyakwenzela ngoba ngiyakuthanda ngoba ngithanda nami ukuthi ngikwenzele lezo zinto. But when you are a wife, it's a must. Ngithanda engathandi. We should bring up a best scenario. Yesterday I was re-watching the movie called John Q. It was the responsibility of John Q to find a solution for his wife's problem, who's the kid who was sick in the hospital, didn't have a heart, the heart was failing. So the husband has the responsibility to get the child another heart. So So the guy went and locked up the hospital and demanded a heart until he got one. He went to jail for that, but then at the end of the day, he did what he must do. And he say he peel. So once we married, those are my core responsibilities. But when we're in a dating phase, it's not a must.
When we are in a dating phase, ne, I know it's not a must.
Yes.
Vele it's not a must, ne, but you have to be a trying boyfriend. Awazi ukuthi uqhamuka sewuthi ufuna ukungenza unkosikazi when sisathandana kwi relationship bengithi noma ngithi ngicela imali nje mhlawumbe bongangisizi langa luthi ngisho ngithi ngicele okay ngiyayibona ke the materialistic things mhlawumbe inzipho ikhanda abanye abantu abakuthandi lokho, but if I tell you ukuthi baby yazi mhlawumbe ngiyashoda la ngemali yokwenza i-license yami noma i-learners yami, wena nje awukhiphi lutho bese ucabanga ukuthi at the end of the day ngizovuma ukuthi ngibe unkosikazi wakho. I would never ever agree because ngizobona ukuthi lo muntu lo uzolambisa ngisho abantwana mosisiyoke sihlale singadlile ekhaya because ustinge. Uma umuntu wesilisa afune ukwazi nje ukuthi iphakethe lakho nje ube nenhliziyo enhle nje ngasemalini ukubona uyikhiphe nje imali.
They're gonna come for you. They'll come for you. I'll say we keep
umuntu wesilisa nje iba nenhliziyo enkosi yami ube nenhliziyo enhle uyinje.
This is what I said. Some position like that is driving young boys to do this thing that they're supposed to do. Start being on the road selling drugs. Start being a runner boy for the drug dealers because of those pressure.
Of the pressure, I have to provide for my woman.
I have to provide for my girlfriend. I have to
but
provide
also,
for this.
Communication is important though. If you do not have, hey baby, yazi kule nyanga ngeme kabi.
Ngeke uzo understand meso esho kai 3 kai 4.
I would understand. I would understand.
Uzophinda kai 3 kai 4 baby angina baby angina.
Inkinga phela nawe angikwazi ukuthi ngicele njalo uhlezi uthi awunayo. Hayi, ngizobaleka. Hayi ukuthi no. Into ekumele uyenze ukuthi if uyabona ukuthi awukhona uku-afford ukuba kwi-relationship, hlala mntakama ungabi kwi-relationship because i-relationship nowadays idinga imali guys. No, we have to be honest. Because nowadays
how did you get here?
I don't know. But nowadays because the relationship iyadinga imali, you have to go out. Ne. Take her out. Obviously anikwazi ukuhlalanisa endlini ngaso sonke isikhathi. Uzobhoreka umuntu wesifazane. Kumele umthathe umkhiphe, umkhombise ukuthi uyamthanda, uyabona noma once in a month if caba isimo
it's really that bad. Nje umuntu wesilisa kuphela, umuntu wesifazane akakhombise lutho.
Nomuntu wesifazane naye if kuukuthi mhlambe mina nginemali ukudlula ubaby, you know, I wouldn't mind ukuthi hey baby yazini mangibuye emsebenzini I'd like to take you out. Obviously it goes both ways, you know. So yeah, it mustn't be one-sided at the end of the day. It has to be both-sided. But sengiyasho ukuthi umuntu wesilisa yena kwathiwa naseBhayibhelini ubhaliwe nkosi yami. Kuthiwa inkosi isho?
Angiyazi leyo verse.
Ukuthi indoda must what?
Provide for the wife.
For the woman.
Aye.
Woman.
His woman. A girl become your woman. Who's a woman? A woman is a mother, isn't it? Everybody, all girls out there, they're not women. A woman is a mother. So if you are my wife and mother of my kids, it's a must.
Hey,
is a must that I must provide for you and my child. So, and we just, senza noma yini,